The ball is teed up, and the Bison ready to kick it away and get this game started. On the run from inside his own 5. Tackled and brought down right at the 20. And now North Dakota State gets its first chance to go on offense. This is what we expected. This crowd ready to make its presence known. Give to the back. Stopped in his tracks. He got nothing. It'll be 2nd and 10.
A lot of times you see these defenses, man, they pull the run blitzes. They understand the formations. It might be a run, play the percentages, and then you got to deal with the big defensive tackle inside. So more bodies near the line of scrimmage. Everybody's got to pick him up, but they didn't block the most important guy, the big fella right in the middle.
Might have picked up a couple on that one before he was knocked down. 3rd and long, a lot of ground to cover. Sets his feet. It's Applewhite. Here comes the heat. He's sacked. This defense all over it.
Well, he's one of the best in the country, and after not getting any sacks a week ago, we knew he was going to be a little frustrated, but he told us this week.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They went 3 and out on their first possession, now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Drops back on 1st down. Flip it out to the back on the screen. Brought down at the 33, but not before he gets 10. And this set of downs gets started from the 33, 1st and 10. Fresh setter downs going to the air. Not able to hook up there, incomplete.
And how nice is it to have the home crowd going absolutely bananas? Communication is harder. The snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
Got an alley. He's past the sticks. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45.
It's so nice as an offense to know you can generate explosive plays by handing the football off to this guy. He has got incredible speed.
Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
That's a really good job by the defense, wrapping them up, getting them on the ground, take away that run game, make them one-dimensional, put them in passing situations. Really good job by the defense.
Quarterback keeps it. They've got him corralled.
And that's why he is an All-American caliber player. He is just so physical and dominant against the run. He's able to shed blockers, use his athleticism, use his speed, get to the ball carrier and bring him down. Simply one of the best box defenders you're going to find in the entire country.
Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll be 4th down.
Wondering if there's just a little bit of rust with this offense right now coming off the bye week, right? It just
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Finding themselves down 7-0, they'd love to get a drive going here. To the air, it's Applewhite. Oh, pressure's coming. Receiver wasn't ready for the throw, incomplete.
Yeah, I don't know if the quarterback got confused on 1st down. He might have thought the defense was going to be in man coverage that time, but they were in zone. They fooled him and just didn't seem like he had his eyes in the right place, was forcing that ball to his intended target. The window way too small. The guy was not open, so that didn't have that chance to be complete.
Big noise, big house, trying to rile up this Michigan defense on 3rd down. Gives it. He'll be stopped short, and they'll force a 4th down. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. This offense has been stagnant so far. 1-2-3 kick the last time they had the ball, and this time really needing to get a score. They'll stop him at the 41, but he's got 10 yards, and they'll move the chains. It's 1st and 10. They've moved it to the 41. And send the tight end in motion. They're going to ride this running back. Give him a pickup of 2, now 2nd and 8.
And the defense doing a great job committing to the run. When you commit to the run like this, obviously you can give up some plays in the passing game, but you got to stop the run first.
Tells to fake. A little release to the back. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain.
It's a really nice job by the cornerback playing with his eyes. He sees the running back release out of the backfield, sees him getting the ball. And this guy's tough. You know, there are a lot of corners out there that would try to submarine these rig running backs, and then they get hurdled. Not this guy. Good job getting the tackle, getting him on the ground.
The throw. Perfect timing on the hit to keep him from making the grab, and the defense forces a 4th down.
Well, it's a great job by the back end of the defense that time, making up.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Now we'll get a chance to see if they can answer that last score, trailing by 14, Jesse.
Yeah, and at this point of the game, I feel like offensively, you should go back to what's been working for you in this game. Don't be afraid to dial up plays that you've already had success with, running it and throwing it. It's okay to repeat plays down 14 at this point.
And I would also say, Palmer, kind of understanding that my defense is not playing great, so I know offensively I got to put some good possessions together here, make something happen on this side of the football.
Several defenders there to get him on the ground. Let's see what they've got on 2nd down. Looking for a physical attack from the gun. They get him on the ground, but it'll be enough to pick up the 1st down.
It was so important this offense was able to find a way to get in the rhythm, and the running game is now helping that. 2 straight punts on their previous 2 drives. This drive, though, they're having a little bit more success. Big reason why is this running back. He's been able to find some creases to run through, and it's really helping out this offense.
And I tell you what, no secret on this drive. This offense, they're not trying to maintain balance. They're trying to line up and just dot you right in the eyes. 4 straight runs, get the 1st down, and really starting to play physical.
Knocked down in the backfield, 2 yards behind the line.
And I think that time the quarterback made the wrong read. He was trying to pitch it. He didn't have to, though. There was a lot of green grass and space out in front of him. If he just holds on to that football, he might not score a touchdown, but he's definitely going to be able to at least get positive yards. I think that's a play on the option the quarterback would like to have back.
And he gets rid of it.
It's so nice when you know it's 3rd and long, you know a pass is coming, you worked on it all week.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. They're down by 21 points, but you get a touchdown here, and you do at least apply a little game pressure, Jesse.
It's true. I think for them to get back in this one at this point now, they need the quarterback to play his best football. He's going to have to be good really pre-snap, David, making sure they're in the right looks, and he's got to be really good with his decision-making.
He's got to be dialed in because defensively you're giving up points. So it's not like you have the luxury of your defense playing great. The offense is going to have to score and score pretty dang quickly.
He had all kinds of company as soon as he got it. He had to fight his way back just to get to the line of scrimmage. They need a huge play on 3rd and long. Back to throw, it's Applewhite. Lets it fly. And trying to put points on the board on 3rd down. Now they're staring at 4th down.
That's really good discipline.
No reason to be in a big rush. They have some time here late in the half. Quick give. Tackle is made at the 28 after a pickup of 3. Whistle blows. We are at the 2-minute timeout, and man, oh man, could these guys use a score to cut into this lead. Pulls it on the option. Good, solid run on that one as he gets it up to the 33-yard line. It'll be 3rd and short from their own 33. Rush right in his face. And down he goes. The defense bringing the heat.
And protecting their quarterback is job number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, as many as you want to.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Got blown out in the first half and now just desperate to find anything to generate momentum here in the third quarter.
It just starts with one play, though. You just need one thing to go right for this offense to start to build that momentum, and then that becomes infectious for the defense, for special teams. Everything can change. It just takes one play.
It really can, and it's so strange, and you can't quantify it. I don't know how to describe it as a coach or as a player, but you got to make something happen, and it's got to start on this drive.
Now on second down. Kept the last one on the ground. Now they'll throw. They get to him, and down he goes, and that's the danger of trying to take a shot on second and short.
Well, this offense keeps giving up sacks, and they keep finding themselves in situations like this, third and long right now. They don't have many points in this game, and this is a big reason why. It's hard to score if you don't keep the third downs manageable. So moving forward, whether it's running the football on first and second or throwing short passes earlier in the drives, they've got to change things up because taking sacks like this.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Their drive chart is starting to look a little monotonous. Punt, 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 David.
And their defense is starting to get a little frustrated, too. They just keep putting me back on the field, possession after possession. Jesse, this offense needs to get their heads out of their you-know-whats.
The punter's on the sideline with the oxygen mask right now. He's been playing so much. He's not used to this. This offense, they just got to stay on the field. They've got to put a drive together and get some balance going, running and throwing the ball.
From the 22 on first and 10. Sells the run, looking to pass. Quick throw, but he's not going anywhere. The defense was all over him.
Love the awareness by the defense here. They're trying to get the running back the ball in space, but the defense was expecting it. They had guys in position. They located the football, and they went and gang tackled.
Scanning the field is Applewhite. They're all over him. Looking for the end zone. Intercepted. Trying to take it back. And they'll close in on him after a good return on the interception. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. Threw a pick the last time they had it. They'll try to be more productive this time around. He breaks a tackle. Defense right there to stop him in his tracks, and they get nothing on that play. Got stuffed on first down. It's second and 10. Wants to pass. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be third down. Trying to pick up a first down. On third down, he drops to throw. Got his man to the left. And he was off to the races. Finally tripped up at the 36. First down here for the offense. Hand it to the back. Productive 4-yard gain there on the ground as he gets it down to the 31. Halfway there on first down, it's second and 5. They give it to him again. They get him stopped at the 26, but not before he picks up 5 yards. Ball's at the 26. It's third and short, and they'd love to pick up the first down and avoid settling for the field goal. Looking to move the chains. They throw it complete to the left. He's got enough for the first down. They'll spot him at the 24-yard line.
Obviously, great job picking up the first down there through the air, but you're trailing by a lot of points now, and you're in that area of the field where you should take a shot. If I was the offensive coordinator, I'd be thinking about throwing this next one into the end zone and trying to cut into the lead.
Not much of a chance there. He just had to get rid of it to avoid the sack.
It's a smart decision by the quarterback, but it's a frustrating one also because you're trailing in this game and you know you've got to hit some of these throws to get back in it. But the defense is doing such a good job in coverage. Nobody's open, so you've got to throw that one away. Smart decision, but it's a tough decision to make.
Really good running, gets it into the red zone, and they'll have it at the 16. We've reached the end of the period, and Michigan has the lead. And this beatdown is close to completion as we've reached the end of 3. Let's take a look at how we got here. So will the beatdown continue, or is this a comeback for the ages in store? We'll see as we start the 4th. After swapping ends of the field, they gave him a little time to figure out how they'll open the final period here on 3rd down. Drives inside. He gets nothing. Nowhere to go, and it'll be 4th down.
Well, that last play is basically a microcosm of what today has been like for this offense. Just nothing happening. Not physical enough at the point of attack. They're being swarmed. They haven't had the balance necessary to win this game, and that's why they find themselves trailing late.
Breaks into the open. And he's brought down, but he picks up the 1st down, and the gamble pays off. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Rides the option, he keeps it. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive.
Yeah, and it's a nice job by this defense. Understand, listen, that QB is a threat, and they're going to run all kinds of options, and he's going to run the football. They were dialed in and got that sucker to the ground.
The give to the running back from the shotgun. Brought down after keeping those powerful legs moving, getting all he could. He'll be a few inches short. Really need to pick up this conversion and avoid having to settle for the field goal. Right at the line. And he's in. Touchdown, North Dakota State.
And this offense finally gets something together and gets on the scoreboard. It's not over yet, but this is a good sign, man. They got the positive momentum. See if they can build on this, even though we're...
PAT unit on the field. The extra point is good, but they're still down. North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. So the last couple of possessions trying to put together a rally, but is it too little, too late? He gets nothing, and they keep plowing ahead with the running game, and they've got very little to show for it. They got nothing on the last play. It's 2nd and 10. Drops back. It's Applewhite. Fires on the move. Swats it away.
And unfortunately, man, another incompletion. This offense is just running out of time. Like, they've just not put it together, trailing. I know they're in passing situations, but this defense, they don't have to be aggressive. They can sit back. Offensive.
Going over the top. Interception, and things are going from bad to worse.
And as a defensive lineman late in the game, man, when you know it's pass, you're pinning your ears back, trying to get to the quarterback, and DBs are trying to do this. Pad them stats, get the INT. Nice job by this D.
North Dakota State sends the offense out, ready to get things rolling on this drive. That last drive ended with an interception, and this time it's paramount. They take care of the ball. Right side, it's Cunningham.
You just get the feeling this defense is going to make it hard on them, right? They've got the lead, it's late, and they're going to try to tackle everybody inbounds. Offense is going to have to really work for this and be smart. You got to attack the sidelines. You got to throw 1st downs. You got to keep this thing moving vertically down the field.
2nd down to the air. Rushes on. Timed him perfectly to knock it free and forces the 3rd down.
I would not want to be the offensive coordinator right now. This offense has a hard time completing the forward pass and making plays. And now you're down, and they know to rush the passer. They know the pass is coming. I'm not sure what the answer is because this offense is just struggling in the passing.
You know, this offensive line...
Look at this, guys. The offense appears to be going for it from their own side of the field. Looking for the marker. Turning it on. He's got enough, and they roll the dice on 4th down, and they keep the drive alive.
And, man, this is more of the same for this dude toting the pill. Like, they keep giving it to him, and he keeps producing. Another chunk play. Like, I don't expect that they'll change much to do with this offense because every time they give it to him, he's chewing up some yards, and good things are happening.
He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the 1st down. Got 7 on that last completion. They might be able to take a shot on 2nd and 3. Wide receiver going in motion. Hand off from the shotgun. He just carries it face long into a brick wall and has nothing to show for it again. 3rd and short from the 49. Is this 4-down territory? Back to throw. It's Applewhite. That pass is well off target. He got hit as he was trying to throw, and they can't convert on 3rd down.
And the quarterback gets hit again. We already know this defense has gotten home to him multiple times in this game. So here you are. You're trailing in the game. Defense knows you're going to throw it. They're pinning their ears back. You can't feel very confident right now if you're the play caller, and certainly if you're the quarterback, that you're going to have time to throw.
And he's brought down, but they believe the offense could convert the 4th down, and it paid off. Offense lines up for a 1st and 10 from the 43. Fresh set of downs going up top. Flips it out to the back. Just barely picked up a yard with that last completion. It's 2nd and 9. Caught. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage.
Man, what a really nice job by being disciplined by this defense. Like, understanding I'm trying to rush the passer, probably a passing situation type of a deal, but doing it with some discipline. They try to sneak the screen in. They were ready for it. Nice job by this defense.
Coach has no choice here. The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this late. 4th down attempt coming. Snapped it, and he has to have it. Unloads to the wideout. Oh, he dropped it. Just didn't look it all the way in, and they'll turn it over on down. Now this team has consecutive wins, and when you start expecting to find ways to win games and you expect that you will perform well enough to do so, that's really hard to stop.
It's a mindset, Reese. This team has it right now. You can tell their players trust each other. Big situations arise in games. They're looking at each other in the huddle on the sideline.
Down. Ready? Blue 22. Red 29. Here we go. Ready? Up. Ready? Blue 30.
Glad to have you with us from Ross 8 Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana. EA Sports College Football just about a month into the season, and we are ready for this Week 4 clash. It's the Michigan Wolverines and the Purdue Boilermakers. Reese Davis, David Pollack, Jesse Palmer with you, and Holly Rowe is down on the sideline. Hello, Holly.
The Purdue Boilermakers have a unique and beautiful stadium. Ross 8 Stadium in West Lafayette, Indiana is a fun place to watch a game. The gold and the black, the home of the biggest drum in all of the bands. Not only that, every time the team scores, a loud train whistle gets the crowd riled up. Guys, back to you.
Okay, Holly. And the Boilermakers ready to kick it away first. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. Just never had a chance to shake. So Purdue's offense will now get its first chance with the football. Back to pass, it's Montgomery. Under pressure. Got him for the sack. This defense turning up the intensity.
Man, that is exactly the opposite of what this offense talked about. They talked about staying ahead of the chains with us in meetings and making sure they stay on schedule. And the first play, not very good protection, a big loss, and now immediately, Palmer, in a predictable passing situation.
That is such a gut punch for the offense, especially the play caller, because you know it, David. He's already scripted the first 10 plays. They've been practicing those all week long. You take a sack on the opening play, it completely blows up your script. That's a great job by the defense, sending a very clear message. You got to block us, and right now you can't do it.
It has been a rocky ride through Big Ten play so far, and they're running out of time to turn it around.
Yeah, and sometimes the Big Ten will do that to you, right? It's a competitive conference. There's a lot of competitive environments that you have to step into, and they haven't been great this season, let's be honest. But, Jesse, I'm more interested to see how they finish off the last part of this season, because it's one thing to have expectations and to get down. It's another thing to quit.
Yeah, you just want to see how resilient they are too, David, because the coach, he's been saying the right things after taking all these losses at the podium after games. We got guys hurt. We've got young players. We're inexperienced. We're learning how to win. But, you know, you're running out of time for excuses. You've now got to turn the page. You've got to show up. You've got to put a complete game together and get it.
The punt team makes its way onto the field. He ought to be able to use this first punt to pin him deep. A fairly short distance here toward the sidelines, not his best work. Purdue will start this drive as the offense looks ready to go. They take over down 7-0 and trying to get even on this drive. They'll run the RPO and fire to the right. They drop him at the 47-yard line, but he'll have plenty to move the sticks. From the 47-yard line on 1st and 10. Looking for an alley. He's brought down, but there's a flag on the field. Let's see what the call is.
Personal foul.
Face mask penalty cost the D 15 yards and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Selling the run, but he wants to throw it. Intercepted. Big play stops the drive. He's knocked down, but what a play to come up with the interception.
And what a play by the defender. He's on an island.
Out of the gun, the running back has it. All over him in the back. Back to pass, it's Montgomery. Look out! Time to take a shot. Leap and grab for a big gain. Defense needs to regroup as he gets it down to the 26.
And I absolutely love that play call, man. You've got good field position right now. Take advantage of it. They're aggressive on the first play. Make a big play. This offense now set up in perfect position to get some points, to capitalize on their great field position.
Long way to go on second down. The handoff as they run the counter play here. Stopped right there. Defense getting stingier in their own end of the field. It's 3rd and long from the 28. From the gun, wants to pass. Hit as he throws. Incomplete. What a fight for that one in midair, but neither guy could come down with it. From the gun, it's Murray. Give him 9 on that one, sets up a 2nd and 1. The Boilermakers come to the line in the hurry-up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
And this is dropped. Incomplete pass. He had a huge gain in his fingers, and he couldn't hold on. Got him on the RPO. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. The Boilermakers have it with a 1st and 10.
And the offense showing off the short passing game, moving the sticks. Nice job, and look at them. They're right on the football, ready to capitalize on this momentum.
A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Dropping back, it's Montgomery. Here comes the heat. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. Let's see what they find in the playbook for 3rd and long from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, pressure's coming. They got him. Great pressure by this defense.
These are the...
The Boilermaker offense heads out to get this drive started. That last drive fizzled out, Jesse. They had to punt it.
Yeah, they did. And, David, they're just going to have to do a better job this time around erasing the mental mistakes.
And just trying to solve the defensive riddle, understanding what they're trying to do to you and attack them.
They'll snap this one from the 32. It's 1st down. Fresh center downs going to the air. Great job to separate the ball from the receiver there. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. They'll throw again after the incompletion. This time it's complete. Great pickup as they'll keep this drive moving, and they've got it at the 45. Finally, this offense starting to show a little juice. They've got a 1st and 10. Tells the run, wants to pass. Complete. And they get to him and knock him down to prevent a bigger gain.
This quarterback right now is in a groove, and he's doing a nice job in pre-snap. He's reading the coverage, and he's getting an idea of where he wants to go with the football. That's why the ball's coming out of his hands so quickly, and that's why he seems like he's in a great rhythm.
Throw him to the spot, and that's exactly what he did to pick up the 1st down.
And that's so many hours of doing this together. You know exactly when he's going to break on that out route. You know what kind of speed he has because you've thrown it so many times. Nice rhythm and timing, and you could tell that was experience between receiver and quarterback.
He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15. The Boilermakers go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Run in the red zone, it's Murray. He'll be hauled down just inside the 10 at the 9 as they're trying to turn this into a score. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Firing to the right, complete. And he strides his way into the end zone. And the Boilermakers, right after the huge play through the air, back to the line. Looking downfield, it's Montgomery. Fires to the big fella. And they'll shove him out of bounds after the short gain. 2nd and long here. has to throw. He's working against the clock. Took a shot as he threw.
The offense just has not been able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again. If they're going to score more points in the second half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
And now
Bunch formation for these receivers. Starting this third quarter on the ground. Not much doing there. He gets it to the 26, a gain of 1. The Boilermakers want to move quickly.
And that wasn't a big game, but look at the offense. Right back on the ball, ready to call a play, ready to go fast.
Missed his receiver there. It's incomplete. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a third down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Finds his target. He'll be stopped short of the line to gain. The ride. Sweet cut there. Stopped at the 47-yard line, a 10-yard gain, and they'll move the markers. They'll snap it from the 47 on first down. They'll give it to him again. They didn't get a push at all on that one. It'll be no gain on the play. Long way to go on second down. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
I love the quick decision the QB made there on that RPO, knowing he wanted to get it out of his hands fast. He just needs to make a more accurate throw moving forward.
Dropping back, it's Montgomery. Another incompletion on third down. Hits the hole. It's Murray. Nowhere to go.
And we knew the linebackers were the strength of this defense, but coming in the offense, man, they felt really good about their running back. And so far, man, it's been a fun matchup to watch, but advantage to these guys that have been filling gaps, scraping, getting to the football, making plays. This linebacker unit really held down this rushing attack that they usually hang their hat on.
Third down conversion's always a huge stat, and they've got a third and long from the 27. Makes the grab. There he goes. Really nice job there to pick up the first down and get it to their own 41. The Boilermakers come to the line with a new set of downs. The pull and throw off the RPO. Still running at the 40. They bring him down, but the big play will move the sticks. This offense just gets a bolt of energy when they get a play like that. Now they're in the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 20. Keeps it, looking for the edge. Didn't even get started. He'll be dropped for a loss of 3. Not many hiccups on this drive, but it's 2nd and 13 now. Finds his man on the RPO. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. The Boilermakers have pushed it inside the 20. On third and long, trying to have a big completion here. And here comes the heat, and they get home, and they get him at the... To throw, it's Montgomery. Unloads it downfield. And it slips through his fingers, incomplete. That would have been a huge gain if he could have held on. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on second down. Wide receiver comes in motion. Could not make his way to the corner.
great heads-up awareness by the cornerback on that play. He saw the receiver get the ball. He shot downhill and made a nice tackle.
On third down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24. Wait just a minute, guys. The offense looks as if they're going for it in their own end. Snapped on fourth down. He's going to throw deep right side. Drop the football, and they'll turn it over on downs. Desperately wanted to convert on fourth down. The Purdue offense heads back out to the field. What a turn that last drive was. Didn't pick up the fourth down, and it led to the scoring drive, David.
And those are frustrating because you think you might get points and then your defense gives up points. This has got to be a complementary football type deal. The offense now needs to provide a little spark and give this defense some hope.
No doubt, David. They got to turn the page, and they've got to play with a little bit more urgency here, knowing they've got to get that one back and put a good drive together.
Tackled almost immediately. Not a whole lot on that one. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. This time they'll throw it. Finds the tight end. Excellent job rallying to the ball, and they knock him down. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Motion from the wide receiver. Looking for running room. Plows through the defense. And they'll pick up the first down and mark it at the 47. And the Boilermakers are marching down the field. He's got the tight end. Great job on the containment and the tackling. They stop him for no gain. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Motion from the wideout. Wants to throw. It's Montgomery. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down. Trying to pick up a first down. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. What a grabble on the left sideline. Got the foot down and a strong throw. Put it right on the money. The Boilermakers, after moving the sticks through the air, come to the line. Now from inside the red zone. Caught in the backfield, it's Murray. They'll spot the ball at the 12 after that completion. Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Here's the snap, looking to throw. Timed that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. We'll see if the offense can move the chains after that incompletion. On 3rd and long, he has to throw for it. Unloads in the nick of time.
And this is a tough time for this offense because you're in passing mode. You're in comeback mode, and what is that? The defense knows that. Like, they're pinning their ears back. They're coming after the quarterback, and you've already struggled protecting your guy today and creating.
Converts on 4th down, and he's still going. He's brought down, but not before he picks up the first down on a gutsy call to keep this drive alive. The quick game. Tried to hit him with a quick game on 1st down, and nothing doing there. After getting knocked back, it's 2nd and goal from the 4. Hits inside, it's Murray. No running room at all, and he barely makes it back to the line of scrimmage. It's 3rd and goal. Defense has to be frustrated. The offense keeps matriculating and matriculating and matriculating the ball down the field. Keeps it himself. He'll be stopped short. Could not drive his way into the end zone, and now they're faced with 4th and goal. 2 minutes now left in this one, and time is running short if they want to find a way to pull this one out. With a virtually insurmountable deficit this late in the game, might as well try to put a little window dressing on it. They'll go for it, 4th and goal. Motion from the back. To the air, it's Montgomery. Lets it fly. Oh, he dropped it. He just lost his concentration and didn't look it all the way in. And they are stopped on 4th. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from their own 1. First up, they've got to avoid disaster. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. And nowhere to go. Snap on 1st down, wants to throw. It's dropped after taking the hit.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game. And I'm just not sure where to put the blame. And I know they're going to lose this football game. They've struggled, and he's been sacked. I know he's turned it over and thrown an interception, but they haven't been in sync, and nobody's played really great. And they've got to find an identity on this offense moving forward.
And they'll stop him about 5 yards short of the 1st. All right, let me jump in here. They are going to go for it on 4th down, and I'm not sure they have much choice in this situation. Makes the catch. It's Murray. They'll knock him down, and he moves the sticks, and the 4th down decision pays off big time. Wants to throw on 1st. Just had to get rid of that one. Good job to find another play. 2nd and long here. Takes a snap, wants to throw. This one's complete. They're able to get him stopped just shy of the 1st down mark. A 3rd down play coming from the 32 as they try to keep the drive going. Makes a man miss. Offenses gain momentum with 3rd down conversions like that. They've got it at the 25.
And the offense runs the football, and they get the 1st down. And you kind of get the feeling they've already gone for it on 4th down once. Like, they're going to do it again. And that just puts so much pressure on a defense. Like, to play an extra snap over and over.
It's picked off, and they ruin the drive with a turnover. He goes down after the short return, but what a play to... Well, this one had all the suspense of a bug hurtling his way toward a windshield, and they did splatter them. An absolutely dominating performance.
You got to give the coaching staff a ton of credit. They obviously had their guys ready to play and motivated right from the opening kick. All 3 phases we saw, just spectacular football. No mental mistakes, David. You really can't play better than that.
Nah, it's really fun to do this.
The Wolverines will kick off first, and here we go. He'll bring it out. It's Russo. Stopped at the 17, and he's probably second-guessing that return. So Northwestern's offense will have the football first. This place is roaring, and it's going to be so hard to operate under these conditions. They'll run it. Out across the 20 to the 21-yard line, a 3-yard gain. Long way to go on second down. Now it's Lopez. Unleashes one. Timed it perfectly to knock it free and forces the third down. Trying to pick up a first down. From the gun. He was looking everywhere for more running room and couldn't find it. He'll be... Snags a quick pass on the left. The defense wouldn't let him loose, and even though it's a completion, they lost yardage.
Well, that receiver's looking at his teammates like, guys, what's up? You're not going to block for me on the screen? Seriously? No, he just lost yards on a screenplay. How does that happen?
Throwing, Lopez. Got away from trouble and got rid of it. Got there right as the ball did. Jarred it loose. It'll be third down.
Yeah, I just feel watching this offense, they need a big play. They need their confidence to get going, get the mojo going, considering they really struggled their last time out. They just don't seem to have figured it out quite yet here in the first quarter.
And the pressure was too much. They get him at the 15. The play fake, Lopez. Rush right in his face. And he's sacked. Great work there by this defense. The Wildcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. Lopez to pass. Fires to the tight end. He's there to make the stop, and they threw it in reverse, losing yardage on that play. Big noise in the big house for this huge third down play. Lopez fighting the noise. Setting up the screen. And the screen goes nowhere. They stop him for no gain on the play.
Love the coverage and not giving up an inch defensively. Their third down, smothering the receiver.
The Northwestern offense returns to the field. To say this has been a slow start is a bit of an understatement, and they really need to get it going here, Jesse.
That's right. The opponent, they're firing on all cylinders right out of the gate. Offensively, for this unit, they've been slow and struggling. They need an explosive play to wake themselves up.
Yeah, and it's just the first quarter, so it's not the end of the world. You've seen slow starts, but you got to continue to pick and pick and pick until you find that play or that scheme that you can use against this defense.
I think a lot of fans were hoping that this offense maybe made some adjustments considering how much they struggled the last time they took the field. And early in this first quarter, it still seems like they're trying to iron some things.
Nowhere to go, and the ball is loose. Oh, and they get the ball back, but that's just going to make it much tougher. The RPO, fire complete to the left. Able to haul it in, but right to the ground he goes. Only a pickup of a couple. They got 3 on the last pass. Here comes 2nd and 7. Out wide right, it's McDuffie. Taken down.
Offenses want to get the ball to their playmakers really fast, and they try to throw the wide receiver screen, but how about the defender? He was right there in his space, got him on the ground as soon as he caught it. He was ready for that throw.
He hurls one deep down the left side. Intercepted. They were back in their own end, and they stopped the drive. Michigan ready to get that offense rolling again. They didn't get much done the last time they had it. Had to punt it away from deep in their own territory, hoping this drive will be more productive. Nudges ahead for one. Out. They'll move the wide receiver. Surged ahead for a couple there. It'll be 2nd and 8. Last completion picked up a couple. Here comes 2nd and 8. Intercepted. A first half turnover can swing momentum. Touchdown Wolverines. How about this defense taking one back to the house? No midseason doldrums for these guys as they push out the lead in week 6. Wildcats come out to get things going on offense. They've fallen into this big hole, and they are pretty desperate for answers right now. Complete to start this drive. Hit and brought down right at the line of scrimmage. A lot of ground to cover, and they need a chunk here on 2nd down. Lopez. Can't hang on after the hit, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I don't know if the quarterback read the coverage properly on that one, but obviously the result is an incompletion.
And you've already sent your punter out 4 times. At least he knows he's going to get his varsity letter, and his leg might get a bigger workout if they don't convert. From the gun on 3rd down, Lopez looking to the big tight end. Big hit, knocks the ball away, and it'll force. They're backed up, 1st and 10 from inside their own 5, and they'll try to get this drive started. To the back. Pushes his way for a couple and gets it to the 7-yard line.
And I think that's really the key to this football team. You saw it last week, man. Everything kind of falls into place when he gets the football and the ground game gets going. And I think when you play a rivalry game with emotion, with passion, like settle everybody in, run the football, and be more physical.
They'll have to push the ball down the field here on 3rd and long. Here's Lopez to throw. Snags it.
Well, they weren't able to gain a lot of real estate on that last completion.
Quarterback stands alone, all wide receivers. Lopez wants to fire. Incomplete. Big fight for the ball, but it falls to the ground. They'll need a bunch on 2nd down. Misfired on the last play. They'll go back to the air. Short pass. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground covered. Pick up the 1st. We're at the 2-minute timeout, and these guys really need to build a little momentum to cut into this lead before halftime. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Throwing, Lopez. Stands in and takes the hit. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings... We'll see them really hit the speed button on the tempo here in the final minute of the 1st half. Fresh set of downs going up top. Got out of trouble and throws. Nice play by the defense to jar that one loose. 2nd and long here. Wants to throw. They'll have to be efficient against the clock. Fires on the move. Can't make the catch, and it'll be 3rd down. He had that thing and just lost his concentration.
Obviously, when you're playing in weather like this, the ball is very slippery and it's hard to catch. The QB threw a bullet that time, and his receiver just could not reel it in.
Lopez from the gun on 3rd down. Rush coming in hot, and they got him at the 29. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. Stopped after a good pickup, and he'll be just a tad short of the 1st down. And the Wildcats in a good spot here with 2nd and short. The give. They pull him down, but he's got enough, and it'll be a 1st down for this offense. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. To the ground, he's got it again. Hit and stopped right there. Not much on that pickup.
And, man, the big fellas up front, they don't get a lot of credit. They don't get talked about a lot unless it's negative, but they're the big component, man. They've got to get some push, to get some running lanes, get this running game going. They're the ones that make it go.
Caught. Terrific job getting to him. There was nowhere to go.
Great effort by the defense here. Offense trying to go wide receiver screen. How about the speed on defense rounding to the football?
They're in the gun on 3rd down. It's Lopez. Just gets rid of that one.
And we were talking about it at half, guys. Like, how are they going to crack this puzzle, right? This defense so elite in the 1st half.
They bring the punter onto the field now. Solid punt, headed toward the sideline, trying to make it tough to return. Wildcats have it back. The Northwestern offense headed out. After a punt on their last possession, they are set up in plus territory this time.
And honestly, it wouldn't have mattered if they scored a touchdown their last possession. You've got to be able to turn the page and see this as a brand new opportunity to go get points.
Yeah, and your defense has set you up for the position to get points right away. Now, let's get this offense back rolling again, create some momentum, just get a few 1st downs, and I'm in scoring position.
They get to him as he throws. Time that hit perfectly to keep him from making the grab. It'll be 3rd down. And this offense can ill afford to come up empty on this drive, already trailing by multiple possessions. From the gun on 3rd down, Lopez. Right side, it's McDuffie. They make the stop, but not before he's set. With a 1st and goal from the 10. Northwestern comes to the line with a fresh set of downs. And here's the 3rd interception of the night. The pick 6. He takes it in. Touchdown, Wolverines. It is one thing to come up with the interception. No, don't stop there. Turn it into a score.
Make a big play and don't be content. That's right. Go out and make an even bigger play. And he does it. He makes the pick and then takes it all the way back to the house. Looked like a wide receiver, for goodness sakes. Turning on the Jets, making the big play.
The Northwestern offense ready to go on the attack. That last pick 6 after a drive like that, David, can swing the momentum of a game.
The defense is still celebrating. I mean, such a big play. I mean, they gave up some yards but did what they're supposed to do. Now, Jesse, this offense has to put a drive together.
Yeah, they have to recapture some momentum here. What they can't do is go 3 and out and give the ball right back.
The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Lopez can't hold on in the face of the contact.
And this is a situation here in the third quarter this offense did not want to be in, facing a top 10 defense, one of the best units in the entire country. They didn't want to get down on the scoreboard like this, and all of a sudden have to throw the football when the defense knew that was going to happen. The incompletion there is not a big surprise. This defense knows what's coming, and it's all because of the points right now on the scoreboard.
Complete on third down. He's down right there, short gain on the grab.
Well, if you're going to get first downs against this defense, you're going to have to earn.
From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Creating some space, getting just enough good blocking, and they've got it up to the 47-yard line. Got 6 on first down, now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. Right back to it. Big pickup on the ground into plus territory, and they get him out of bounds at the 41. They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Out of the gun, they give to the back. Swamped immediately.
You just got to wonder how frustrated this guy is, especially after the success he had their last game out, but just nothing going in this one. He has not been able to get himself into a rhythm. There's been way too much penetration up front defensively. They've been able to stop him in his tracks.
They just gashed the defense on that one, and they've got it down to the 23. And the Wildcats are flying down the field. Wide receiver going in motion. Working the ground game.
I think the offensive coordinators over there going, thank goodness we don't play them every week. This defense has been suffocating. This offense got to find something moving forward that they can hang their hat on, some kind of identity. Today they were shut down, but listen, there's a game next week, right? Like, got to continue to find what it is that makes this team go, that makes them tick, that makes them get first downs, and then hopefully move the football.
Lopez from the gun on third down. Working that left side now. He's brought down, but he's got him inside the 10. First and goal from the 8. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs thanks to that last connection in the passing game. Here's Lopez to throw. That completion will take it close to the 5-yard line. They'll mark it at the 6. See if they can get it done on 2nd and goal. Just watching the clock drain away in this one, it's all but in the books. Let's take a look at the top 25, and this game might have an impact on these rankings next week. As we enter the fourth quarter, let's see if anything memorable can come from this one. They'll try to open this quarter by sticking it in the end zone here. They'll run it to the left here, looking for the goal line. And they get to him behind the line. It'll be a loss of 2. It's 3rd and goal and a long way from the end zone. Throwing, Lopez. They're all over him. Has to throw it away on 3rd down.
Well, the defense came into this one knowing.
Hang on just a second. I think they're going to try to get the touchdown here. Man, this could be a gamble, guys. They could come up empty. Lopez to throw for it on 4th. It's incomplete. A 4th down stop and the turnover on down. Lopez to pass. Got his man.
You got to like this defense, man. All game long, great job tackling the football. Like, you throw it on the perimeter, they're coming up. They're not giving the run after the catch with these receivers. A lot of times you see so much damage done after the catch. This defense has been dialed in, and the big play has been a non-issue.
He'll be brought down quickly after a very short game. They'll try to pick up this third down and keep the drive moving close to midfield. Lopez rushes on, takes a hit as he fires. And the missed connection on third down. Down by multiple possessions, you can't come up empty on this drive. They'll go for it on fourth down. Converts on fourth down, still going. He's got enough for the first down, and they roll the dice and convert to keep this drive going. The Wildcats come to the line with a fresh set of downs. They'll run it out of the shotgun. Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3. Solid pickup of 4 on first down and 2nd and 6. Kept it on the ground, now they'll throw. Chucked it away just as he was hit.
And that's kind of how their days go, right? Like they haven't protected their guy up front, and that's why they haven't been explosive and scored a bunch of points, man. Position number 1 for every offense. Like, if we're going to throw, we got to protect him. And just right there, he gets hit again. He's been sacked several times. Like, this offensive line's got to do a better job.
Down in the fourth quarter, it's too late for empty possessions. They'll go for it on fourth down. Fourth down, Lopez. Makes the grab on the left. He steps out of bounds, but it will be enough for a first down. And the Wildcats go back to work after moving the chains through the air. Here's Lopez to throw. Blasted as he lets it go. And it's his 4th interception of the game.
And I love this defense understanding situational football. You got the lead in the fourth.
Wildcats sending their offense onto the field. When the defense got the stop, they could have used a few more of those earlier. Still a big deficit here late. And he gets it away.
Well, this has been a day to forget if you're this quarterback. And I got to be honest, guys, I'm surprised he's still even in the game right now because he has had 0 rhythm. He hasn't been accurate. He's thrown a ton of interceptions. Most coaches would have pulled their guy by now. I know the guy I played for back in college, he would have pulled me about 2 interceptions ago.
Not exactly the ideal situation for this offense. 3rd and long, back up inside their 20. They go to the wide receiver screen. Makes the catch, but goes no further, and it'll be a short pickup on that. Out of the shotgun, they go to the ground. Few things on offense as reliable as a tough power back as he plows his way ahead to the 33. 8-yard pickup on first down leaves him with 2nd and short. He's got it on the right. Could not make his way to the corner. It's 3rd down from their own 34 as they try to keep the drive moving. Left side is McDuffie. Just couldn't find any room, and he wound up throwing it in reverse. And here comes the punt team. He'll try to really get into this one. Trying to get started. Returns like that are why you don't sell. It's really easy to get caught up in the emotion of a rivalry game. We did, and certainly this was a huge win.
Yeah, and you started, you circled it, you were ready for this team. This is the rivalry you put a lot of stock in all offseason. We're talking about this game in particular. You go out and get the dub. It's a relief because you definitely wanted this team.
And it's bragging rights for everybody, for the coaching staff, for the fans, but how about for the players as well? For another 365 days, you can talk about how you went out, you dominated, and you beat your rival. A lot of these guys are going to go on to the NFL. They'll be in locker rooms next year. They'll be talking about this for a long time.
That's going to do it for us as the season marches on. For David Pollack, Jesse Palmer, and Holly Rowe, I'm Reese Davis. This has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football.